Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So Rahul will take the session. I'm not going to take the session. So he will be joining in next 5 minutes. Wait for 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So today is just a revision session for quiz 2, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So he will be joining.
Sir, in the calendar, we can see 2 revisions for CT. So, is it going to be second revision also?
Yeah, there are 2 revision session. I think one is on Thursday, no? I think. So which day? Other day is showing.
10th Thursday, 7 to 9, we have got a second revision.
Correct. So there will be another revision session for that, and tomorrow there will be mock. I think. It's true. Timed mock.
I think there is more.
Today only. Mock is today, 8:30.
Today 8:30.
Today only. Okay, 8:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which mock is today?
Quiz 2 is there.
No, it's not.
Time bounded mock, 1 hour, 8:30 till 9:30.
I still did not sign up for mock. How can this? Are you guys sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I received email.
Everyone received.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay, then Rahul, I just get back from the Diva what she's telling. No, you just be in the session. I just let you know through the message.
Okay.
Okay, no. So you haven't signed the mock, no?
I haven't signed up for the mock. I don't know how work is.
Okay. So then I just talked to Diva regarding this when she is going to, because I think tomorrow is the timed mock we have. No, we have scheduled.
Yes, sir. At the starting, it was declared for tomorrow, but now today we received that it was today.
I guess tomorrow is the catch-up assignment and today is the timed mock test.
Okay. So when we have scheduled our mock.
Actually, both are same.
Rahul, just a minute, guys. Rahul,
For tomorrow,
tomorrow, no?
yeah, I think they are releasing in 2 times. Okay, Deepak, you confirm with it and we will not discuss it here.
Okay. Chalo then. Okay. Bye.
Okay, so guys, sorry, I forgot actually for the session. I was thinking that it is at 7. So thanks, Deepak, he came here. Okay, so we'll start our session and it's revision session. And you are saying that 8:30 is the mock time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So we will have to finish before that.
सर आप अच्छे से रिवीजन करा दीजिए 8:30 वाला शिफ्ट करा दीजिए सर रिवीजन इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट सर
Okay, give me some seconds for that. Okay, so we'll start from the week 5 onwards and we'll go by topics. So the first thing which we have learned is the list, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we'll start one by one and see. So you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is okay. So So first thing we'll talk about the list, and in a list mainly we'll focus on the nested list. So first, and then we'll move to dictionary. We'll talk about the table representing dictionary, and then nested dictionary, and then we'll talk about the list inside the dictionary. Okay, and then matrix. I hope till now everyone is very okay with the representation of matrix from the graph. So I do not need to go inside that. Is that right?
No, sir. Please go inside that also.
Huh?
A little bit.
I did not get you.
Sir, he's saying please go inside.
Okay. Is my voice echoing?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Let's see. So I need a volunteer who is going to work with me on list. So anyone who can give what is actually list? Anyone, guys? Let's
List
see
is
the
a collection
Nupur.
of sequence numbers.
Yeah. What are you saying?
List is a collection of something.
Collection of items. Is that right?
Yes.
Hello, sir.
That-
Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, I wasn't before. So, in this lecture, there is a concept of insertion sort. Am I right?
Yes.
Sir, can you please put this topic in your list? Can give a brief brush up about insertion sort too? Thank you, sir.
List is a collection of items in a particular order.
Okay. So Nupur, one thing is the most important in the list is that order. Okay. So I can say list is the collection. List is the collection of ordered collection
items.
of items. Okay.
So can we say it is a sequence of values?
Or 1 minute. Ordered collection of items. Okay.
data.
Now, as someone is saying sequence of values. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So sequence follows a pattern actually.
Okay, sir.
What's your name?
Sir Lakshmi Yadav.
So sequence follows. If you have gone mathematics weeks 6 or 8, there AN is a sequence representation of sequence.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And why are we saying collection? Because there are many things that we are not restricting list as a same data type collection. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay. So not the same data type. Not the same data. Okay. Now the representation of list is we are actually take a square bracket and whatever we write is I'm not using the double inverted comma for the string. You just understood by yourself. Okay. Okay. Now the problem with list is that if I want to find that is Rahul is in this list, I'll have to go one by one from the start. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And it will take time. So to not do that, we create a dictionary, which is the key value pair collection. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
the most important thing in the dictionary is that the key value pair, how is it arranged, we don't know. Okay. So if you ask for the keys of the dictionary, it will return a list. What will it return? It will return a list, and that list will have the keys, all the keys, but we don't know what is the order of the keys, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So in the list, there is a second thing, which is the insertion. I mean, the nested list. What is the nested list? List inside the list. Is that right?
One small question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in list, duplicate element is not allowed, right? Like same element twice.
Allowed.
Okay, and in dictionary it is not allowed, right?
Yeah.
What are you talking about in dictionary that matters? Are you talking about a value or talking about
Any element?
Keys.
Like I want to. One confusion was there between list and dictionary. In list,
my question is, are you talking about the keys or are you talking about the values in dictionary?
Values, sir.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, sir. Value, sir.
Value. So value
Yes.
will be repeated, no problem.
Okay,
so we
sir.
will come to the dictionary in a minute, okay? Not in a minute, because we have to discuss the insertion sort also. Okay, so nested list is what we are talking about. That list inside the list means I have a list, 3, 5 has the element, and next element is the 6, 7, 8, Rahul, 4, yeah, okay, something like that, okay. My one quick question to that, how will I access the value 7? If you have this, suppose you want to use this list in your calculation. Hello?
Nested loop.
It is nested loop, is that right? I understood. I want you to use this nested list in your programming somewhere, and you are going to use that, but you want to use 7. How will you use that? You know the position of 7.
Rest.
L of 2 of
Rest.
1.
First you will call first you will call from
last.
index number 2, and then you will extract 7 from last.
Okay, so we have to do something like we will take first this, and then after this, and then after this, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it will work a rest of L, rest of nested list, let's say it's NL. Okay. So NL, it will give me what?
5.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then I'll take the rest of this rest. NL, and I'll apply one more function, which is rest again. Okay. So what will it give?
7.
6, 7.
6, 7, 8. Rahul 4.
Rahul 4.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
And apply the same thing again. Is that right?
No.
No, sir.
Why? Now we want to access the first element. Is correct?
Sir.
So
Yes.
I will take first element, and this will give me
7 in list.
this, correct? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How many of you saying this is right?
So no, it is not right. The bracket
Just
is
will
Only 7 in a list.
remove the bracket.
Yes, sir.
Square bracket remove.
Only
Not
one
give list.
square bracket
First
will
is the
be.
element.
One
Okay,
square
so
bracket.
First will give the.
Yes,
Now
now
it's
correct.
Yes. Yes.
okay, so again I'll take rest and I'll find 7, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
rest or last, sir. We can tell
Sir,
take
last
last also, sir.
Not rest, sir. Last.
So I think we can take both, both last and rest both.
Rest will give the list of 7.
Rest will be the
Rest will
list
give
and
the
last
list,
will be
but
the
last-
element.
Yes, sir.
Last with the element.
Now tell me how many of you supports second or second is the last and first is the rest, which is correct to access the element.
Last.
Last.
The last.
Last.
Rest will give the
The
list.
rest will give the list, sir.
So flow mein, so in most many times we forget in the flow what we are trying to do na. So rest will give a list. So this will not give you 7. It will give 7 in a list with one element. Is that right? And this will give
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
yes.
Sir, can't we, for the particular list NL, can't we go for access the particular list 6, 7 by calling its key or index number 2?
What is
and,
key?
Sir, 2, because we in an ordered list
No. 1 minute. What is key in the list?
There are no keys in the list.
Yes, sir. There are no keys actually.
Okay. Second thing, what you are talking about index, I don't think we have taught index in computational thinking. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the answer is you cannot access in computational thinking
Okay, sir. So we
of this
do
course only. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So there was a big confusion with insertion short and short. And one was that overlap. There was a procedure taught by professor. It is overlap, correct? And many of the students have the problem and they want the correct code, correct?
Yes, sir. I have some doubts in the method.
Okay. So we'll talk about the first short. अरे उनका 5 मिनट बंद कराओ यार. Okay. So what is this? How will we work on the sort? 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 1. Two, 3, 9. Okay, I want to sort this list. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Can someone tell me what will be the sorted list? What the result?
1, 2, 3.
In ascending order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 9.
Okay, so I want to I'm talking about the ascending order in the sort. Okay.
Yes.
Is that right? Ascending. AS.
Sir, ASCEN.
Okay, SC will be opposite.
Yes, sir. ASCE.
Order. Okay. Okay, so L is the 3, 4, 5, and I want the sorted list. Sorted list is sorted. It is equal to this. What will be it?
1,
1, 2, 3,
3,
3, 4, 5.
4, 5, 7, 9, 9. 9.
So how will we do that? I mean,
So one more 9.
one more 9. Okay, fine. So how will we do that? The question is that how will we do that? I mean, I have to make some arrangement. I want to get the sorted list. Is that right? So I need to take a element and will try to find where I can fit it. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
what
sir.
is the condition that whatever the element it is, the next element should not be lesser than that?
Yeah.
Is that right way to do? Whatever the element I'm picking anywhere, for example, I'm picking here. If the next element is not less than that, then it is already sorted. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'll pick one element. So this is the trick which I am going to follow. I'll create a sorted list, and in that I'll append element which I have to make it so that the resultant list will be the sorted. So I want to append X in sorted list so that the result is the sorted list. Okay. So I'm going to take a sorted list. What I'm trying to say, I'm going to take a sorted list and I want to append X in that list. For example, if I want to append, so not append, I want to append is fine, but append is add the element from last. So that's why we call it insertion. Okay. So if I want to insert 16, not 16, it will be give me. Okay, I want to insert 6 in this sorted list. How will I do that? Anyone?
The first picture from the first.
So I will represent this as a X variable, and the element of the sorted list as
Y,
Z or Y, anything. Okay. And whenever I'll find X, which I am going to insert, is whenever I find Z is not greater than, is that right? Or X is not greater than Z?
X is less than Z.
X is less than Z.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Z from the sorted list, sir.
Okay. So whenever I find X is less than Z, I'll insert. Okay. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Before Z.
So for that purpose, I need to find first the sorted list. So I'm going to create a procedure which will give me this sorted list. Is that right?
Yes.
So I am going to create a procedure. Parameter is the sorted list. I'm going to put X in that, insert the X in that, and then I'll get return as a sorted list. Is that right?
Yes,
So I'm
sir.
not going to do the sort list. I'm going to create a procedure which actually take a element X and try to insert in a sorted list, which is already sorted. So I'll try to insert. Fine?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Sir, actually in the beginning you said, if I do have a, let us say, comprehensive list 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 1, 2, 3, 9. So you are making a sorted list. So in that case, what exactly you are going to do? You are just appending one element to the last. Then once that is sorted, then following that sorted list, you can insert one more element to make a insertion list. But before beginning this, how did you make the sorted list? Is there any procedure going to follow? Or, what exactly?
So that's what I'm trying to say. What is that sorted list? So I told you that sorting L is my main task, correct? But you understand that there are how many elements? 2, 4, 8, 6, 8, 9. 9 elements. I need to check 9 elements, correct?
Yes, sir.
And how will you do that? So for that purpose, I'm saying let's create a sorted list and see how to insert one element in that. Then we will generalize it for all the elements in the L.
Okay.
You did not get what I'm trying to say. I'm saying I'm not going to solve the big problem. I'm going to solve a small problem, and using that method, I'll solve the big problem.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, what if
Yes.
we have to short that L? We are not inserting anything, but I want to short L into ascending order.
Correct, correct. So to sort that L, what I am trying to say, let's assume there is a sorted list, okay?
Okay, sir.
And I'm going to insert each and every element in the sorted list. As the procedure gives the sorted list, the whole list should be the sorted list, correct?
Okay. Excuse me,
Yes.
sir.
And what is the best sorted list is that empty list.
Okay. Okay, sir.
You understand my point? Every
Yes, sir.
time I have a sorted list, I'm going to insert an element in that sorted list, and the result is the sorted list. So I can iterate this loop 9 times, and I'll get my sorted list. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So for that purpose, let's see how to get the sorted list from a sorted list by inserting one more element. Am I right or not?
Yes, sir, right.
Anyone have still the confusion?
So,
No, sir.
for a while my voice I was disconnected, but I think for this purpose the sorted list would be empty, kind of empty, and when we
It is
will,
empty.
yes sir, so then we will take our original list and then fill it with elements, and then on meanwhile we will be comparing each element and arranging them in ascending order.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
this is the whole procedure, no?
So I'll create a procedure which is insertion sort.
Yes, sir. For this, to create the shorted list for L, we are taking first the list which is empty. And at first time, if we take any value from this, then it will be the first. Then after we will check for any other X. Then I will get the sorted L.
Correct. And I'll iterate it 9 times. I'll get
Okay, sir.
my sorted list. Is that right?
Okay, sir.
Insertion sort is that what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a sorted list which is sorted list, and I'm going to take X which is supposed to be insert, and I'm going to return a list. So this is procedure. Procedure doesn't have basis. Procedure, and the procedure should be in insertion sort, and what is the return value of this is a sorted list, which is another sorted list. So I can say that this is sorted list 2, and this is the sorted list. So I'm going to take which is already a sorted list, and I'm going to insert X so that the final list is the sorted, correct? And I'm going to return that. This is the backbone of the procedure, correct? Which is what we are going to try. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear?
Excuse me.
So
sir.
for
Actually, can you go up a bit? And there, instead of X less than, so will the list take only the first element? No? It won't just, it will go in order.
I did not understand.
Here the list takes the first element to the original list L. It takes 3 if X is less than Z. If you take this is making an ascending order list.
You want to say
No,
that
it is
we are
procedure we are inserting in the sorted list.
Yes, that is in ascending order.
Yes.
That is in ascending order.
Yes.
And what about the descending order?
We'll do x less than, we are
X
talking about
greater
x
than?
less than
X
z.
greater than
We'll
Z.
talk about x greater than z.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So this here, the condition is x less than z, then I'll insert x into the list. I'll make it x greater than z, then I'll insert in the list.
Okay.
Okay. So first thing, I'm going to take a sorted list. So what I need a sorted list which is empty, correct? Not empty. Okay.
Sorted
So
list
I'll
already existing.
for each element in sorted list. Is that right?
For each X in L.
यहाँ पे L sorted list है ना? Did you understand what did I say?
If x is less than z,
Yes, sir.
insert.
Element is X actually. Okay. I took it generalized. No, not X, for Z now. Z is the X is the new element which we are going to insert.
Yes.
For each Z in sorted list.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If x is less than z,
Okay, 1 minute. What I need to do that, I need to insert that, but we don't know how to insert because we don't know inserting in the list. Have you studied? In whole computer science that I want to insert 6 here, I'll go and put between 5 and 7.
yes, we studied.
You did not study. You studied to create a new list, similar
No,
list.
no, we studied insert also.
What I am trying to say, okay, you studied is that fine. What you studied is that you break this whole part and break this whole part in
Sir,
one list,
We are creating a new list, sir.
and then you do plus plus, and then you
Yes,
do
yes,
x,
yes,
and then
yes.
plus plus this. So you
Yes,
don't
yes.
know direct inserting method.
Yes,
You
yes.
are breaking. Understood?
Yes, yes.
So how will I get that? So I need to create that list also, no? Somewhere.
Can you
So I'll
repeat
take an
yes,
empty
what you
list.
said, sir? Can you repeat?
I have to insert 6 here, okay, in this list. I have to insert 6. 6 for that purpose. You cannot go and put 6 between 5 and 6, 7. You have to follow some procedure and some method so that we can get the final list. Is that right? So what will I do? I'll create one list from year to year and append the X in this, and then the left list will be appended directly, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what I can do is,
So we make
First-
a new list.
a new
Yeah,
list.
here
We need a new
we
list.
will take a new list, right? Duplicate list.
So
New list
sorted
is
list 2 is my empty list. Okay. I'm taking an empty list. Is that right?
Yes.
the new list is sorted list.
What are you saying?
The new list is sorted list.
What you want me to call this variable? You want to call it
Call it
new
anything.
list? I'll call it new list, and I will return new list.
Yes.
Okay. Is that fine?
Yes.
No, actually here to not disturb our original list, we will create one new list. For sorted list, we will create a duplicate list, and we proceed with that duplicate list, so that we cannot disturb actual sorted list.
Is that fine? We should go. See, has the confusion in new list
It's there.
So variable name you can decide by yourself. Okay. Okay. So if x is not less, x is less than z. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I don't
If
think
not
the
inserted, if not inserted.
we will talk about that later.
If
Okay.
not in,
What this condition should be? X is less than z. Then if you take this will give a incorrect result.
No,
If
sir,
you-
we will write the last part first. So if x is less than z, then we will open if bracket, but we will not go inside that if bracket. We will go to if bracket after that ends.
Don't remember that procedure. I understood what I'm trying to say. What I want you to realize where mistakes can happen. This x is less than z. Will it work or not? My point is.
Sir, it will be troublesome. It will be just
Yeah, it will be troublesome. That's what I felt.
Will it work or not? My question is that if I want you to
Works.
suppose 6 here.
Only for the
Okay.
half.
Sir, it won't work.
But
Only for
since
Because
sanity of data.
after that
it won't work. Yeah.
After that it won't work. Correct.
yes.
If it won't work after that, then I have to say that I do not need to insert.
And after
Is
that, we have to keep on appending them.
Yeah, we have to
From-
maintain a variable, sir, inserted.
You understood why what I am trying to say?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So I need a insertion is done or not. So currently false. Is that right?
Sir, I
Yes.
didn't get it, sir. Can you explain once more?
Okay, so here you are saying that when x is less than z, then insert. So 5 is there. You want to insert 6, so then you will find that 6 is less than 7, you will insert, correct?
Yes, sir.
But after that, you will find that 6 is also less than 9, then you will again insert.
No, it won't go, no. It will
Array.
insert first time.
I under why
Less
will
than
it
or
not?
equals to. Can we make it as less than or equals to?
Again, it will it is the same. Less than or
loop
equal
goes
to.
on.
It will again insert here in this by this statement.
Yes.
Yes. But if it not inserted is not there, then I will not get 799 in my new list. Are you
Yeah,
trying
so
to say that?
you want to say that I am done inserting. I don't want to insert again.
Yes.
Yes.
For that purpose, you need to maintain a variable which will tell you that insertion is done.
Yes.
And later on, we'll create another code to add the other 3 digits. Is it, sir?
That will be added out of the loop.
Yeah, out of the loop.
Out of the loop, yes. Outside
You
the
understand
loop.
my point or not? You need to understand first. You have to think about that. When insertion is done, you need to append the list only. Append the element, nothing else.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So my first consideration will be if insertion
Equals to false.
false, or you can write directly not insertion. Okay.
Yes.
Or rather than insertion, I'll say inserted. This is more relevant variable. Inserted. Okay. So if not inserted, if not inserted, okay. What will I do? I'll if not inserted, then I'll do something. But before that, if not, then I'll directly move to one thing which is appending, and that will be else. What I need to do? I need to add Z directly in the list, and my list is new list.
New list.
New list
Plus
is equal to new list plus
Z.
for each Z we are talking about Z. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Z
This is a
Sir, list of Z.
I mean, whenever you are trying to understand your problem, this is the way you would do. because you don't understand if you follow the procedure by reading only. So now you understood how to think. I'm not creating a building block from start. I am taking jump from everywhere. What I need next. Okay. I have to do something in if not inserted, but still what could be done after that? That should be the clear. Okay.
Yes.
So now I have to do that. If not inserted, then what will I do? That is the main problem. So not inserted, then I'll enter and check if
x less than z.
If x less than z, making equal to doesn't make any sense. Okay, you can do also, but if you have two elements and equal to, then it will not create any problem, I guess. If anyone think that will create any problem, we can discuss. Okay. Finally, so if x is less than z, then what will happen?
Insert
We will add
New list
new list equal to new list
plus
x.
Now x, correct?
Yes, sir.
If not in if it is not in less than, then
And
It
sir,
will go to
then
the else part.
else part.
but you did not say that if it is inserted, then insertion should be true, correct?
yeah.
Yes, sir. So
We
have
should
to
say
make insertion.
Inserted
equals to true.
also true, and it will tell that okay, if not less than, you just add this element in the list, correct? See. New list. What should it be, x or z?
Z.
Z.
I think most of you now clear what is the insertion sort.
Yes, sir.
We
And
already wrote one else now at the bottom. Again, 2 times. Why we need it?
This else is saying that if not inserted, okay?
Sir,
And
but
this
this
else is saying
part-
if x is greater than z or equal to z.
Now second else is also saying
Sir,
if not
second-
inserted only, right?
No, that is the nested iteration. I mean filtration.
But here Z will be not be present, sir. I think
Where?
if not insert, then so getting it twice is
So we will have to insert Z as well in the if block after x,
After x,
because Z won't be available in the next iteration, right? So that also
Correct.
needs to be inserted.
So what the main thing is that whatever the situation is there,
I'm not
you
able
have
to
to insert
understand.
this. 1 minute, Sandhya.
Okay.
What he is saying, is that right or not? Try to think. I am making a mistake, and please point it out. What he is saying, is that right or not? You answer. What
So
are you
what-
saying?
What is the question, sir?
So he's
Yes,
saying
right.
that the Z which is being compared, it also need to be inserted after the comparison.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that purpose else will not be executed if block is executed. So the point is that Z should be inserted in any way, anyhow. I mean, should be appended in any case.
That's
Yes,
why
sir.
the else is also, that's the reason we are going to the else.
So we can take it
No.
out that Z insertion outside.
So we will remove this when it is necessary to be happen, not based on if, then.
Yes.
So what I am trying to say here is that one confusion everyone has, if you are using if and for next thing you have to do something, you use else. That is a very common mistake I have seen in the students.
So we can remove that even further.
1 minute. What I say?
We can remove Z even outside that if thing. There are now
1
two
minute.
Z, right?
Okay. We'll come there. That is optimization. Now what we found that new list should be, we cannot do that. No. If you remove else, then Z will be inserted in this part. Okay. And the same Z will be inserted here after. which was being compared inside the if block. You got the point or not?
Sir, actually you were two times, because when x is less than z, that time also you were appending the value of z. Again, when it is not inserted, then you are doing, for example, let us say now my x value is less than z, I am adding the value of z. And the second time when I went to my complete list is come to end, that time also again I'm coming here, because that time it is not inserted and it is again adding here in the else part. So it is twice, it is the value
Being
of
inserted.
alone,
Two times it is being appended.
Appended. And here the notation what we have written here, x less than z, that itself is creating like it's making that appending the value of z with which we are comparing. Two times it is completing here, coming here.
I did
It
not get
cannot
this
come
point.
two times. It is if else, right?
Yeah, once it is inserted, and second time also, if not inserted part also, it is coming again.
Sir, in else
No,
part
either it
there
is
will be x.
inserted or it is not inserted. In one iteration, it can be either of those two. It cannot be both. For a
Yeah.
given value of z that
taking-
we have extracted from sorted list, it can either be in the state of inserted or not inserted.
Yes, correct. But in the first stage, let us say the value of x is less than z, and it is
Yes.
inserted, right? It is not
Yes.
inserted. Now come back to the point. Let us say 1 to 5 it is completed. Now come to 7, 9, 9. When it goes to that part, it is not less than z. That time it will come to the else part.
Else part, yes.
And else part again we will put that value of z again in the list.
Are you
Basically,
saying that
if it
there
is
is a
empty-
chance that we may
Okay,
insert
okay.
that twice
What's your
in
name? What's
iteration?
your name?
Ramakant.
1 minute. 1 minute. Ramakant. Okay, so you take 7. 6 is inserted, correct?
Yes, sir.
Will this be executed?
Yes, due to the first new list is equal to new list plus z.
Why?
No.
Well, jab less
Ramakant, I'm asking you. This 7, the z value is 7 and 6 is inserted, so inserted is true.
Yes.
And my list will be 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 and 6.
Yes.
ठीक है?
Yes.
So,
Sir, 6 will be inserted only when actually 7 is in the iteration, because then only x would be less than z.
okay. 7. Yeah, he's right. 7. So we will talk about 9, correct?
Yes.
So z equal to 9, if we talk, then what will happen? It will come here. If not inserted, this will say
then go to else part. It will go to else part.
it will go else part.
That time again it will be appending the z. So
Z is the 9 now.
Yes.
And I need to append 9.
Yeah.
Ramakant, you have to take the original element also in the list.
So this scenario is actually, copying the sorted list elements into new list. Just copying.
Correct.
If we forget the if part completely, right? So for each z in sorted list, insert z in new list. And before that statement, that insertion, at the correct point, when the if condition is true, we will insert that new element. So z has to be copied from sorted list to new list in each iteration. Only in a
Sir,
in the correct iteration where
lecture is different. That's why the confusion is right.
Here, no, in the first block, if x less than z, the second line is there, new list is equal to new list plus z. That z and this z both are same z only, right? That will
Correct.
be both. Now, if I consider x is less than z, that is 6 less than 7. So that will be taken care in the first two block, if and else block. Now, when it is x is not less than z, that time it will come to the next else part, and that time this new list, that z value, how it will become then appending the 9 value there.
It should be x greater than z, no?
Yeah, so that x value is 6, which is less than 7, and again 9. So we are adding 7 and 9. You mean that?
Yes, at
Else
that time
part
it lacks
is-
799.
We are combining else part if it is not true. If not inserted, but
We are inserting only
we have
6.
already inserted
Can I
6.
talk for a minute? Rahulji, can I
Yeah.
talk for a minute?
Yeah, Sandhya, go on.
What I feel, instead of keeping else, for each Z, we will append Z for the new list. And whenever
Correct.
if not inserted, we will insert X.
Two
That is
conditions are
fine. So you
required.
want me to remove else part, correct? The,
Yes,
the,
and we will append Z for each Z.
but Sandhya, one problem will come. You know what?
What?
Once 5 is appended, take 6 for 7 element. Okay. This will happen here. 7 will be appended here.
No, we will remove that. We will remove that.
No, 7 will be appended before 6. If
Sir,
that
can I say
condition.
something, sir?
Okay,
No.
okay. What Sandhya is trying to say, it should be happening all the time. Then we'll
Yes,
remove
for
this
each
also.
Z, we will append Z. Yes.
Okay.
It will be
Nice.
in
So
the for each loop. New list will be in the for each Z. Not related to the if. Yes, for each.
okay. How many
It will
of
be
you
in the
understood
for each.
what she is trying to say?
I feel it will give the correct results.
It will give Sandhya, let them be understood also, no?
Okay.
The last one was also giving correct result. This is
Last
also
one
good.
was giving. Okay, so there was no problem in the code. Okay. This is
Sir.
just called the optimization, nothing else.
Sir, if I have already inserted 6, then this if not inserted is going to be false. So we are not entering in this loop. So we are coming
Correct.
here, new list is equal to new list plus Z. Then
Correct.
we are, yes, sir. That's why we need this.
Now, Sandhya, what you did now, I did not want to go inside that. I can remove this block directly. And what I can say,
It will give the correct result, right?
now let's see what more can be done. And will it give correct result?
Yes, sir. It's same.
Yes.
Nested if is
Yes.
same as AND.
Yes. It will
Yes.
give the correct result.
Okay. Now what I need to do, I need to do these things. I'll have to call this procedure for each and every element in L. That will directly give me from L to sorted list. Okay. Will that part be needed to discuss? Sorry. So what will I do? I'll take up a sorted list, empty list. And my procedure will tell for each Z in L sorted list is equal to call the procedure insertion sort, and my list will be sorted list, comma this Z will be the element. So rather than Z, it might lead you confusion, make it Y. Correct? And this will give me the sorted list from this L. How many of you did not understand? Yeah, Manan, you can ask question.
So everything was fine until I wasn't able to understand the part when we were using else to append a new list in the previous code.
Correct.
Previous code when we were using else to append a new list, and we were adding Z because we are already adding Z in this particular new list plus Z. And then I thought it is only because we are having not inserted variable which was set to false. and we were checking it, and it was, if we are getting the it was satisfying the particular.
Hello, Manan, you are not audible.
Yeah, sorry sir, there was some background noise, so I just muted myself. So I was saying, I thought because inserted is a boolean, and we were checking the condition not inserted, and if it was already false, so we were getting it was satisfied. Am I right?
Correct.
Yeah, and then we changed this code, and I got a little perplexed about what was then really happening.
Okay. So earlier, let me show you the earlier code also.
The only reason is I actually lost my track on week 5. That's why I'm
Okay,
just
so
getting some little extra.
the early. So this was the earlier code, correct? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, not this one, this one. Okay, this
Yes,
was
sir,
the
yes.
right earlier code.
Yes,
Fine.
sir. Yes, sir.
What we are trying to say is, whatever the situation happened, Z should be appended. Every
Yes.
element of the list should be copied in the new list. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Only the condition is that when should it be copied, before X or after X.
Okay, sir.
So in this case, if not inserted, then again you are appending Z. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you inserted, if not inserted is true, then you are also appending that. So what does it making sense that I have to append anywhere?
Okay, sir.
Whatever happens, the condition makes true or not, it is not making effect on, but only I am using 3 lines for one thing. So what could be done, that this could be taken from here, and I'm going to insert, I'm going to append Z in every case, whatever the situation is.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. So if in previous case the X was inserted and was less than Z, so we will make, if not inserted will be false, so this would be not executed, and we will be still be adding Z to the list.
Correct.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So it is just an optimized code, nothing. Optimized means
yes,
even
sir, I got optimize big O notation. I got that.
Okay. Now, current, I guess so you guys understood what is the sorted insertion, insertion sort, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this process might be a little bit different from the professor what he has taught, but the naming could be different, but the logic is same. Is right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll come to the next thing, which is overlap. Overlap 2, L1 and L2, where both are the sorted list, and I have to find the overlap thing. And you guys may be having the confusion in the processor
Rahul
overlap.
sir, before you go ahead, can you explain this 3-line sorted list for each Y in L, this one?
Okay. Yeah, Nupur, just give me some minute. I'll come back. What I'm trying to see is just you focus on. I'm taking this list. Okay, I have to get a sorted list from this L. Okay, L is this, and my target is to find a sorted list. From this, okay. Is that right, Nupur? You understood?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm trying to say, I have a procedure where every element inserting in a sorted list is a very good idea. If I have a sorted list, I can insert a list. I can insert an element in that list, and the resultant list will be a sorted list. Is that right?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take each and every element here. I'm going to insert in the sorted list, and at the start, sorted list is the empty list. So if 3 comes, then sorted list is empty and y is 3. Okay.
Yes.
It will insert here, it will go back and check here and return a new list which will be sorted list, and sorted list value will be list value will be 3. Okay. You got my point?
Yes.
I am inserting 3 in the empty list. Now the next element is 4. I am going to insert 4 in the sorted list, which is 3. So it will give me 4.
Yes.
Again, it will give me 5. But next, when I compare same, it will give me 6 and 7.
Yes.
After that, new list will come. So you can actually optimize this code also. You can take this here and come here and do something, but let it be. You understood what I'm trying to do?
What about when we start, then this sorted list will be empty. So
what?
So when we start this 3-line code, then we started with sorted list is empty, right?
Correct.
So if in that, now in procedure for each Z in sorted list, so since sorted list is empty, so that whole part will be skipped, na sir?
For each Z in sorted list. So whenever list is empty, then it will not be run.
Yes, sir. That's
the new list will be returned.
The new list is also empty.
So new list is empty. A new list is empty.
Sorted list is empty. Then
So that appending needs to be removed out of for it.
Yeah, we have to like write another condition for that.
Okay, I understood what I'm trying to say. Sorted list already an empty list, and the second line, which is actually for each Z in the sorted list, will not be executed. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I understood. There is a mistake. Okay, so it will not be executed. Then what should we do?
If it is empty, then simply add it.
Yeah, we can do that in procedure.
If it is empty, then
simply add the.
We just simply add the first Z in that. Like for each, there is a for each loop in this procedure. So above for each loop, we will check the if condition. If sorted list is empty, then insert.
Because the for each is required only if there are something to compare.
Correct. So what I can do is, if len of sorted list is greater than 0. Okay.
Yes.
Then do this. Or
can't we make some changes in this procedure insertion sort?
We can do it outside, but then that insertion sort needs to be qualified with the fact that sorted list cannot be empty.
We'll think about that also, no problem.
But we can write a code. It works for both.
Okay, so else part will be, so sorted list is equal to insertion sort. I need an element which is sorted list plus that element. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. This is outside the procedure. What can we do in the procedure then? Okay,
So
okay. That procedure is
outside the procedure. We don't need to do anything inside the procedure, but the procedure needs to be qualified that it should always be pass the sorted list that is not empty.
Correct.
If you pass an empty sorted list, then the procedure won't
work.
Sir, we can write after the for each loop. this one. Sorted list is equal to sorted list.
No, sir. We can't do after for each. Like we have to do it before.
Oh, that we
What
will
if
not
there
enter
is-
into the sorted list.
What if there is no
we can
any
do it before
element
or after, doesn't matter.
in the sorted
Same thing.
list? Then we can't do this for each Z.
Okay, so what is trying to say that, I mean, okay, so this is one way. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is he trying to say that?
Yeah, we have to do it after for each.
No. He's saying that you are inserting X in the list, correct? Sorted list, but sorted list is already new list, okay? Our sorted list is already the empty. So you can take one step and say that the same thing here. If it is empty, then you just need to add that element into that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can do the same part here. If len of the same thing you can do here.
Yes, sir.
If length of sorted list is greater than 0, then so you don't need to check this now. You just need to say
If it is just equal to 0, then we will append.
if just it is equal to 0, then do this, and that will be new list. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And that will be X. It will solve all the problem. So one more thing you have to do, that this inserted will be here, and your insertion is done already. So you don't need to waste your time, correct?
Sir, if you do it at the beginning, then it is a bit problematic, that if statement, because now the for each loop becomes eligible, because now it is it has one element.
Okay, so here inserted is equal to true, you can do that, or we can directly return new list. We don't need to go inside.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, returning it will solve it.
Yes, sir.
So you don't need to do here anything. It will just only give me, again, I can go with the same old procedure, old code. Correct? Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any other errors you can find, that will be more grateful. Anyone else?
Sir, in this sorted list line, which you have written third last, fourth last, this, you said it's sorting the list, right?
Correct.
How?
It is inserting one element into the sorted list.
How?
How? How is that here the procedure? Procedure you understood?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you are getting an element in an element you are getting, whenever you are supposed to insert an element Y into a sorted list, you are going to use that. Okay. So for each element of L, I am going to insert that element into the sorted list, which is empty in the start, and later it is being changed.
All right.
Okay. So when it is empty, then it will go here and X is equal to Y here. And it will say new list is empty, but later it will say, okay, sorted list is equal to length of sorted list is equal to 0, which is I have written in correct syntax. Now it is fine. As 0, then you need to add that element into this and return the new list. After that, it will not be executed. For 3, when you go to 4, it will not. This will not be executed. It will give me 3 plus 3 and 4. Inserted is false, and this will be executed, which will append 4 inside that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we'll get our sorted list in the iteration. How many iterations will happen? For this, 9 iterations will happen. And here it will be for every element, there will be the iteration equal to the number of element added into the sorted list. Okay.
Sir, what is the functionality of procedure overlap?
What you are asking? So we'll discuss now this procedure overlap 2. So overlap 2 is a procedure which was taught by the professor in 6.10th lecture, I guess.
Okay.
And if you don't remember, go back and see what was the procedure. I'm coming in 2 minutes. So the procedure overlap was, it takes 2 sorted lists L1 and L2 and find the overlap elements. What are the common elements, if I say?
Remove the duplicates, no?
No, it will not remove the duplicates. Overlap finds the overlap list, no? Am I not right? Or I forgot the list?
It's an
No,
intersection.
sir. No, sir. It finds the same element.
Okay. Go to the if you don't remember, then please go through it and remember the procedure and the error. We'll discuss that. Or if you don't, we can move to the dictionary because it's not very important, but okay.
Sir, syllabus of quiz 2 is week
1 to
5,
8.
6, 7 and 8.
Week 1 to 8.
Oh, week 1 to 8. Okay.
Okay, so I'll come in 2 to 3 minutes. Please go through it and we'll discuss what should we do. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the procedure overlap too is not that much important with because overlap, you know. So we'll discuss it later if we require. For that, for today, let's finish the revision on this dictionary now. Okay, so the dictionary is the another data type where we came to know accessing the values is very easy in dictionary, and some property of the dictionary is the dictionary is one of that. Dictionary is the another form of the table. Okay. Okay, dictionary is a way of representing a table. Okay, so if you have a table and columns of table serial columns of table is serial number, name, and score and age. So suppose this is the, so you can write 1, 2, name Rahul, score 70 and is around 27, whatever it is. So what will happen? You can actually represent this dictionary. So it's a student's table. Let's say student's table. So for that, you can actually create a dictionary. A student table is equal to a dictionary, and in the dictionary, what could be the main keys should be? Why is it not working? Main key can be the serial number. So one is mapped to what? You can create one more dictionary, which is name, and it is mapped to Rahul. Second thing is score, and it is mapped to 70, and age is 27, and my dictionary is closest. Then 2 will be mapped to something like that, and finally there will be many, and so every row is a dictionary. Understood?
Yes.
So this is called the nested dictionary. Dictionary, you understood, it's a key value pair or data type, but table, how will you represent? Like this. For each row, I am taking every feature name as a key, and value is the value of that key. The entry is the value of that key. So if I want to know what is the age of Rahul, how will I access this?
So
Anyone?
Key one.
So can I say students table age equal to 27? Hello?
Students table 1 age.
1 age, then 20, it will be equal to 27. So the point here is that you cannot access directly inside the nested dictionary. You have to access one by one. So first key, then inside that dictionary, you need to find that key. Okay. So there are the number of dictionaries are there in the nested dictionary. You will have that number of keys, correct?
Sir,
Yes.
actually here,
Yes, sir.
sir, here there are one is the key and name. If we, again, one more key inside the key. So if I
Yes.
want to access Rahul, so I should what I should write? One is to name is to Rahul. What I should write?
So you will have to see that what is the dictionary assigned to one first. Then what is the name assigned to this dictionary, and that will be give me
Name. Okay, okay. So I need to keep one in the bracket, name in the bracket, then I will get that. Okay.
So this tells me that I have two dictionaries. Okay, two nested one inside the another dictionary. So this is the parent dictionary. So students table, and one is the key, and name is the key inside the dictionary student one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So nested dictionary, a little bit understood. So what someone was asking, what is the value could be repeated or not? So I told him, I asked him to which is keys or values. So if you say this one, then it is not possible, because of this one dictionary cannot have two keys. Otherwise, you will already get confused which one you are talking about. No? That is what the benefit of the dictionary. We can access by using keys, correct? So if keys are not unique, you will not access correct data. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So keys cannot be the same. But if someone comes and say that 2 is mapped to the same thing and name is Krisha. Is there any name Krisha? Krish is very good. Okay. So someone can come and say that name is the key, but it is repeated. Do you have any answer?
No, sir.
Because name is not the key of same dictionary. It is the key of different dictionaries. One is a dictionary and 2 is a dictionary, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And name is the key of 1 and name is the key of 2. So both are two different dictionaries. You cannot have name here also. Okay. So this name and this name is the key of same dictionary, which is not possible. It will update the Rahul and it will make a later one. Name equal to a name map to Krish. In this case, this name and this name are two keys, but those are the keys of different dictionaries. That's why they could be same. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And value could be the same, no problem. You can take 3 and you can map it to the same thing, which is a map for the 1. There is no problem. So now this is value. This whole is value for key 3. This is whole value for key 1, but they are same. There is no problem. So values could be same in the dictionary. Keys can't be the same. Okay.
Sir, if this is the dictionary where you have for the same serial number, same name, same score, same age, what does that mean?
That means that is a error. What is the difference? What will you have if you use 1 again, Rahul again, 70 again, 27 again? Is there any meaningful data? It is any meaningful data? This is the same repeating thing, so there is no use. So you delete 1 and you'll get the same thing, whatever it is. No, you are not supposed to use 2 times, correct? So the dictionary will not have two keys. So you have to represent, even if it is not given unique now, You have to make something unique. Then
No,
you can
I'm
use
not-
dictionary.
I'm not saying that your key is same. Serial number is different. It can be right. There is 3 Rahul and
Aha.
but the coincidence will be very less that they have the same score and same age. Something might be different.
So this is what something might be different or it could be same. No problem, no?
3 Rahul with same score, same age.
Huh? Is that any problem?
Their combination.
But key is different actually.
So values are same. So if these 2 rows are same, then values are same. That will happen. You can make different is the different. Everyone understand. We are talking about the same thing. When the value could be same.
All right,
Is
sir.
that-
In this, suppose you have to make a matrix. Everything is same. How do you differentiate I and J?
How will I differentiate?
I and J.
Ah. Okay. So we will differentiate whenever we will need. So first thing you will have to decide that this Rahul is 2 different Rahul or 1. Okay. These are 2 students or we are talking about the same student. So theoretically we cannot do. We have to enter into the ground level thing, which is we have to understand Rahul is the same or not. If they are different, then I will have to assign different key for this Rahul and different map to this value, this Rahul to the different value.
Sir, in the stations dictionary, this direct hop pseudocode. What was happening? We have the station index. Yes, you were saying something.
So that is totally different. You will the number of time you visit the Nagpur is the same Nagpur, na?
No, sir. The station index for Nagpur is 0, and station index for Ajmer is 1.
Correct.
So how do I differentiate starting station or ending station? How do I differentiate?
I did not even understand what are you talking about.
See, we are creating a matrix now. Train going from Nagpur to Ajmer and train coming from Ajmer to Nagpur. All right. So how do you differentiate? It is because both Nagpur has 0 and this Ajmer has 1. So how do you differentiate that it is 0 like 0 to 1 or 1 to 0? How do you?
So you will talk about M01 or M10, no?
But station index is same. It's
Station index is same. There is
See,
no problem in this station index.
You just if it will be possible for you, can you copy this table serial number and just replace the serial number with train number and this name with Nagpur and Ajmer, and that's it. And tell me how you differentiate I and J.
Okay, let's see train number 1 and station name is Nagpur, correct? And start. Sorry, start. So I have to remove this. Okay, start is Nagpur and end is Ajmer. Okay. Let's 1 1 3 4 whatever it is, I don't know. 2 2 3 4. So and I have to. So 1 1 3 4 means 1 1 3 5. It will be, I guess. So it should be 3. Oh, what I understood is that. Come on. And end is Ajmer For this, start is Ajmer and end is Nagpur. Okay. This is what you want to say, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the dictionary, in the matrix, you jump directly to matrix. It's not a good idea, but let's see. So in the matrix, you will have Nagpur map to 0 and Ajmer map to 1. So if I'm saying M 0 1 means my start in this station is 0 and end station is 1. So start is Nagpur to Ajmer and it will give me the serial number, which is train number 1133. And if you want to access the same for this opposite train, then it will have to Nagpur and it will be 1, 0. It will give me 1134. So the way you represent into the accessing point, which is the 0, 1 or 1, 0, that will differentiate the answer.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So dictionaries basics we understood. What we need to discuss. Anyone have any question in the dictionary part? Any question from anyone in dictionary? Or anything you want to discuss from your side for related to dictionary?
No, sir.
No question. Wow.
Sir, as you mentioned for Rahul and the same marks and same age, so probably as you mentioned that we need to go to the ground level and rework the thing again. So maybe we can put Rahul with initial name or with some middle name or some
Correct.
initial so that we can differentiate it. So that way I believe that problem can be resolved and the dictionary will work properly, right?
Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
So you need to assign index to every name. So for that purpose, name should be different. For example, in shopping bill data set, in question number 10 and 9 and 10, week 8, question number 9 and 10, we assigned index. We have introduced indexed another variable which is assigned to every customer. So in a data set, there could be the 3 or 4 cards having the same name and they are actually same. Okay. So for those 4 cards, the name will be same and the index will be same. But if you understand that there are 2 cards and both are Venkateshan, but both are different customers. So you have to check something else. You need to find, is that both customers same or different? If same, then no problem. If different, then you have to take that Venkateshan Srinivasan or Venkateshan Ramanujan. Okay. Something like that you have to do. Am I audible?
Sir, one more small doubt here. Like if you have the dictionary with many pairs of keys and values, but usme, if you want to again append some of the keys and values by replacing some of the keys and value existing one. So how will you proceed that one? Let us say in the student table, I do have 3 students, 3 tables. This may actually first key values and pairs is there. I want to replace that one with, let us say, 5th keys and values and pair into this. So how would I?
You just need to say that make students okay. So this is the same thing which you have to access. You are using it to access. Okay. But assigning also this works. You just make it equal, one single equal, and take a dictionary and assign it. Now I am going to assign name Ajay Anjana. Anjana, what I? And score is 27. Score 27 thoda kam ho gaya. 60 is 22. Okay. Now what will it do? It will just go into the students table and replace this one with this, because this is updated one. You don't need to do anything.
This line I need to write the student table 1
equal to
keys and values. Then it will automatically replace the existing one dictionary with this value, right?
Correct. Okay, so if it is not there, okay, suppose.
But if
suppose
I want
what
to delete, I need to delete one, add one more.
Okay, let me give you one example. Okay, we'll talk about that also. If I say like this, table 4, what will it do?
Table 4 means it doesn't exist. I think table 4 doesn't exist with this value.
So 4 is not the key of student table, correct?
Yeah, yes, it is. Yeah,
so what will it do? This is
It will create one.
A specialty of the dictionary. It will create one key because it is already not there, and it will create like this. Okay, now you are talking about deleting, na? We did not studied about deleting in this course.
So, then how will I proceed? Let us say I added the 4th one, and then I need to delete the first one also.
So you want to which key you want to delete?
Pehla wala, first wala delete karna hai.
Okay, so you create a new student table. Slash new equal to empty dictionary, and go for each key in keys of student table. Not like that. And you make a statement if key is not equal to what you wanted, 1. You want to delete 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
So it will go inside and make new students of key is equal to the student table of key. So it will copy all the dictionary except what? 1. Okay, understood. I am copying all the things except what?
Except the
key which we want to delete. Okay, so it will create new list, new dictionary with the same value and the same keys mapped to the same value, except the key will be deleted from 1. Key will not be presented. So already deleted. Understood? So we did not teach. It is in programming languages, there are many ways to delete. I mean, in Python, you can directly delete, I guess. So here we did not give that point. Okay.
Okay. So and for the addition one, we need to just create a separate table, and it will automatically add. I don't need to use the appending. I don't need to use that, right?
Nothing. You don't need to do that. You do the same assigning. If already there, then it will update. It will update. If not there, then it will be appending.
Sir, I don't understand.
Question, sir. Sir, I have a question in the previous one, sir.
What previous one?
Sir, you are creating matrix here for starting and ending station. So M01 will give the value, will tell that whether there is an edge between them or not. Then why? If we want the train number, then we will have to create one more key, I think. Label direct route, I think.
That is a different thing. I mean, labeled route you can take.
Then how we are getting this train number, sir? M01
so you create n by n. Understood?
Yes, sir.
You create a matrix n by n which will have 0 everywhere. Then for each I and j you update.
I'm getting whether there is an age between 0 and or not. I'm not getting the train, by which train we are going.
That is a
So here
different
M01
case.
is
Here the leveled edge we are talking about. If I write 11133, that is the leveled edge. If I write 1 or 0, that will give me if they are a direct train or not.
didn't get it, sir.
Okay. So what usually you know is that M01 is equal to what Nupur's question was that how will I understand which train I am talking about? Because in and start for them is same. I mean, the values are assigned same. Okay. Nagpur is 0 always in the 3, 4 and 3, 3. Ajmer is 0, 1 in 3, 3 and 3, 4 also. So how will I understand I'm talking about Nagpur to Ajmer or Ajmer to Nagpur?
So we can create one more key for the train so that we can get the train number and we can differentiate.
That you have to do a lot of efforts from the start, from the scratch.
Okay, sir.
I mean, you create a matrix and I will be your end and start. Okay. I and J will be in the start. And then you go to the I is what? Nagpur. So you go to the Nagpur station wise data, go to the train number and see which train is going to Ajmer. Then you write the train number. So there is a for loop inside the matrix also. For each I and for each J, then for each train number in, sorry, for each I, for each train number in I, okay. Then you have to again iterate through one loop which will tell the ending station. So it's tedious job if you think from the scratch, okay. But I mean, don't worry about it. Our confusion was a little bit different. That's why I told this. Okay.
Okay.
Nice. So we are done with the dictionary, I guess, and everyone understands what does. So when is your test today? When is your mock today?
8:30.
8:30. Oh my God. So what are we supposed to do? I think you guys should give mock today.
So can you explain hop?
Then are we going to continue the rest of the session and revision session too?
I mean, I think I should finish the. I should stop this revision because you guys have mock today. What you can do is that on Wednesday, not on Thursday, we have another revision session. If you have seen the calendar,
Thursday, 10th.
10th Thursday.
Yeah.
And we planned actually tomorrow the mock, but today is also the mock. So you guys should go go and give the mock.
Can you please brief the matrix
and are we having one more mock tomorrow then?
Tomorrow, what is the mail you got? I don't know.
We have got a mail for mock today only.
So today, na? That mock will be for tomorrow also, but tomorrow it will be not the time mock. What you want to be practicing.
Can you please briefly explain the? Can you please brief matrix in few minutes and
matrix and hop also both.
Sir, please take a revision session based on graph before quiz 2.
Before quiz 2, okay. So I think.
Excuse me, sir.
I mean, in this session we covered the list and dictionary. Okay. In the next session, from the graph we can start. I will say take a little bit example of matrix here, and we'll do that. Okay.
Sir,
when
there is a
Excuse me,
revision
sir.
session
hop also.
Yes.
graph,
Hopping
which
train.
day?
It's on Thursday. Thursday we have one more session, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, and apart from that, there will be the on-demand sessions going on.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So as we got the mail, today is a mock test from 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. And
Okay.
so is this going to be the catch-up session, where it was discussed that it will be included in the mock test marks will be included in our graded assignments graded assignments.
So for that purpose, what mail you guys have received, I don't know. I mean,
Sir, if I just read it out, the mail says we have scheduled that timed mock today and it will be available in mock test quizzes unit, and it will be sharply opened by 8:30 and closed by 9:30.
Okay, then.
And and it says then please submit the mock test before deadline. Sir, but we got a mail of a catch-up assignment.
Okay, so the catch-up assignment is that for those students who have actually got low score in the weekly grade, okay, they are not able to qualify or some reason or happened or they missed the assignment. So that one mock will be considered as a graded assignment, okay?
Yes, sir.
For that purpose, they can actually go through the mock and solve it tomorrow, I guess. You got anything about tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We already have got it on 4.
So that is 5 to 9. You have to, that is not the timed one. So if you want to take the feeling of exam pressure and everything, so go solve it today from 8:30 to 9:30. You guys here in the session, so you need to take some refreshment. That's why I'm not discussing anything, but okay.
Yes,
so the thing is that this feeling of the timing, which is more important for the exam, you can get today.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I think you guys should take the exam.
Sure, sir.
And this will actually, the mock is created so that you can manage your time in the exam also. But people don't take it seriously. And then come that they say that mock was easy, but because mock was not easy, you did not take it so serious. Because of, most of the time we create a one paper in the mock. Okay, so whoever wants to go for refreshment and all can go. I think you should go. I'll discuss for 15 minutes the matrix here. From the scratch, we will discuss on Thursday. Today we'll take matrix as one. We'll talk about the hops. Okay, so hops is like whenever you want to try, you want to go from one station to another station or one point to another point, and you have a way of reaching directly from I to J, then it is called the direct. In our syllabus, direct is the matrix which has the, which is equal to 1. Direct something I, direct is a matrix. It's I and J equal to 1 when there is an edge from I to J in the graph G representing matrix direct. Okay. So if I want to go from I to J, and direct I to J is actually 0. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So let's suppose direct I to J is 0. So you cannot reach from I to J in a direct train. What will you do? You will try to find a K where you can reach K directly from I to K. And then from station K, if you can reach J. What I'm trying? I to J is not reachable directly, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So I'm going to try and find an intermediate station, which is named as K. From where I can reach from I, and from there I can reach to J. For example, there is a problem on there is a if you feel that I cannot go from Varanasi to Chennai directly in any situation, suppose something happened and something was wrong somewhere, so or your train got cancelled and you have to go to Chennai. So what will you do? You will try to find somewhere you can go. So what will you do? You can go to Mumbai and then from Mumbai to Chennai. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So here I is Varanasi, K is Mumbai, and J is Chennai. But you found that, so this is how many stations you use in as intermediate?
One.
So this is called one hop. Suppose same situation happened and there was a rainy season, and you know in rainy Maharashtra every train gets cancelled in the at the time of rain. So what you tried, you went to Sikandrabad, sorry, Varanasi to K and K to J, sorry, rather than L, and direct L to J. Okay. What I'm trying to say, you went from Varanasi to Allahabad, which is K. K is now what?
Allahabad.
Allahabad to Sikandrabad. Sikandrabad is L. From L you went to J, Chennai. How many stations you actually used in the?
Two.
As the intermediate. So it's 2 hop. Okay. But how will you understand? One hop is a matrix. So now it will tell one hop Ij is actually 1. You understand?
Yes.
Now, if Ij is direct, Ij is actually already 0, then one hop Ij will also be 1. Sorry. If direct Ij is actually equal to 1, then one hop Ij will also be 1. You understand why? Because you can reach directly. You no need to take intermediate. So one hop means is the at most one station as an intermediate. Okay. At most one station as intermediate. Same thing is here. So at most one means either you, intermediate spelling is wrong. Intermediate. Yeah. Okay. So at most one station means either you can reach directly from I to J, or you can take one halt. Okay. Similarly, at most two station as intermediate. It means either you can use directly, you can use direct train, or direct you can go, or you can take you can go directly from I to J, or you can take one halt, or you can take 2 halts, whatever the possible is. Okay. So 2 hop is another matrix which will say Ij is equal to 1 now. So in this first, what we are trying to find, let's take this example, which we say that one hop. We told that direct Ij is maybe 0 or not, but we are trying to find we can reach by using one maximum one intermediate. So one hop, there are two conditions. If I talk about this, then there is two conditions. If direct ij I comma j is equal to 0, 1, then one hop is actually one hop ij will be what? 0 or 1?
0.
Think again.
One.
I cannot hear.
Sir, one.
It should be 1, sir.
1. Fine.
But direct ij is 1.
If
Direct
direct
is already
one,
one.
then there is no hop, no?
There is no hop.
So there is no hop. You again misunderstood it. I'm not saying that you need to use one more one station as an intermediate. It maximum one can be used.
There is no need, no, sir.
There is no need. So that's why one hop is already one. You don't need to find.
I did not understand.
Okay, from what I told, you want to go from Varanasi to Chennai. Okay.
What, sir?
You want to find from Varanasi to Chennai. You want to go from Varanasi to Chennai. Okay.
Yes.
In this case, either you can take direct train from Varanasi to Chennai.
Or I can even take an intermediate train.
Even take an intermediate. So these two conditions makes one hop, not direct, not intermediate only.
It's a one more possibility is what you meant, sir.
Yeah, one more possibility, and that is the maximum one. You cannot take more than one. You can take less than one, but not more than one.
But if there is a direct, I don't think so. Normally, we never choose intermediate. No?
So if there is a direct train, then one hop is already one.
Hop is the intermediate station, no?
Hop is the telling, it's not intermediate station. It is telling that taking maximum one hop you can reach or not. Taking maximum one hop. You don't need to understand that only one I'm not talking about. Only one is not that. Even one, either 1 or 0. For 2, either 1 or 0 or 2, but not more than 2.
It's at most what you mean.
At most, I have written that.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
So if direct ij is equal to 1, then one hop ij is already 1. Okay. But if direct ij is 0, then now we need to find what will happen with one hop ij. This is we don't know. Okay. This is where we are working. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll find a station K. If a station which is saying that direct IK is equal to 1. Okay. IK equal to 1. Then if direct Kj is equal to 1. Okay, so if find this, if these conditions are being satisfied, then you can say that one hop I to j is equal to 1. Okay.
Yes.
So what method we are trying to say? One hop is already actually at the start is direct ij. So one hop is equal to direct, okay, at the start, okay. You are going to update for that which is actually not reachable using one, which are directly not, which are not reachable using direct train, okay. So if direct Ij is equal to 0, then this is going to be happening. Before that, it is already 1. Fine?
Yes.
So I copied direct in one hop and then update one hop. Same thing I can do for 2 hops. For that purpose, I'll say if I can reach from I to j using I to k, using one hop, then I can take direct train and go to the j. You understand? What did I say?
Yes, sir.
So what will you do? For 2 hops, you will say first 2 hop will be equal to 1 hop, okay? And then if direct, rather than direct, I will say 2 hop. Ik is equal to 1. From there, if I have a direct train, then I can reach from I to j using 2 stations. So my I is still Varanasi, Chennai is still J, but I want to reach from Varanasi to Chennai, so I couldn't reach Mumbai. So next thing is that I'll find is there a station where I can reach using one hop first. So I found that I can reach Sikandrabad using one hop, and the hop is the Allahabad. Okay. So I went from Varanasi to Allahabad, Allahabad to Sikandrabad. This is telling one hop. And here, one hop end point is Sikandrabad. Then I found that from Sikandrabad, there is a direct train to Chennai. So I used direct matrix for finding the direct train. And I went using maximum 2 trains, maximum 3 trains or maximum 2 intermediate stations. Is that clear?
Can you say it again?
So, okay. Leave it.
2 hop is equal to 1 hop. I understood.
Varanasi to Chennai, I want to go, correct?
Yes.
And I found that I can reach these directly. Then I found that Varanasi to Chennai, I want to reach, but there is a possibility that I can take Mumbai and go to Chennai. Okay. This was found by the one hop. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That we are initializing to.
But I found that there is a problem from Varanasi to going Chennai. Okay.
Okay.
So what I am trying to say, let's see that I can reach
Chennai
somewhere using some direct train, that is Gujarat. Let's take Gujarat. Gujarat is what? Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad. Don't go into the. Okay. So don't think about this first. I found that I cannot reach Mumbai directly. But one hop is telling that I can reach Mumbai using one hop. Okay.
Yes.
So from Mumbai, I can go to Chennai. So this will tell one hop. And this I know from direct train. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So I found somewhere I can reach using one hop. So if one hop, direct Ij is equal to 1 means Varanasi to Mumbai I can reach using one hop. And then there is a direct train from Mumbai to Chennai, that is K to J. Then I can say that I can reach from I to J using maximum 2 stations as a halt. Okay.
In the same way, N hops also
work. So when you use N hop means you are using N plus 1 hop you are trying to find.
Yes, yes. So N hop Ik equal to 1. The same way, we'll just go through direct Kj and N hop Ij equal to 1. That's all. No?
Yes, yes. So today's session we will wrap here, and I think you need to take some
Yes.
take some water or tea and start your exam. Okay, don't leave it.
Sir, just one small question, sir. I had posted in forum also.
Thank you, sir.
These two
Thank you.
brackets, no? When two brackets are coming, how this one is coming? So in my
No, you
case,
should take exam. Don't take it. You should give exam first.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Whatever you are thinking, that is too much. You told whatever that it's not a problem. You can you are much sufficient to give the exam. Go on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we'll discuss whatever the question you have. We'll discuss everything. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
fine.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck. Good luck. So this mock result can increase your scores also. So be more careful with the exam. Okay. Bye.
Sometimes
Bye.
on-demand sessions are at the same time of other sessions. Please consider that.
Yes, sir.
What?
On-demand sessions are same time with another sessions. It's colliding with another sessions. Like last time, we have math session and this at the same time CT on.
That we care about, but we cannot do much about that. Okay. I mean, on-demand
Wait
session,
for the next
and
week.
whenever you have the query, then you can come. And if you don't have time, that is the problem. So managing is
At
a
least
little
for
bit
this
difficult.
week, these sessions will be revision, right?
Okay. Okay, we'll think about that. Thank you. Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good night, sir.